Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Well, today is 6th of February 2025. It's a New Zealand National Day, Waitangi Day, and I am celebrating in grand style by finally getting around to trying and reviewing 5 terrific whiskies in this tasting pack from Character Islay Whisky Company. Now, I've done 3 reviews tonight. I'm on to number 4. Started the evening on Adelaide Lindsay, 10-year-old. Hopefully you saw the review, followed by the Beaumont, 16-year-old. And number 3 was Grace Isle, 25-year-old Islay whiskey. And now I'm on to the Big Daddy, 30. Well, you saw the title of the video, so you already know what I'm trying. But trying the 33-year-old whiskey out of the box. Well, I just wanted to quickly show you, just in case you haven't seen the other videos and have no intention of seeing them. This is the tasting pack that come in, you know, the box. The drams sit there very, very carefully. That's the sleeve they come with. But also you get in your box, sorry, I've just lost it here, is this postcard, which is just amazing. This lovely postcard with a view in Islay of one of the distilleries. And it just says, wish we were here. And I wish I was on Islay right now. Well, I mean, I'm trying 5 fantastic Islay whiskies. I kind of feel like I'm on Islay, but I really wish I could go back to Islay one day. You know, I just had the most amazing time by myself there in 2018. The whiskey itself aged for 33 long years, so distilled a very, very long time ago. And like some of the other samples in this tasting pack, they haven't disclosed what distillery the sample was distilled on. Carefully packaged in this glass bottle with the wax seal. Now, in terms of exclusivity, you know, just top of my head, I'm thinking what this whiskey might be worth, you know. For starters, it is incredibly hard to get regularly. Anything really above 25-year-old from Islay, you know, it is incredibly hard. So to get a 33-year-old sample in your glass, so far away from Scotland, that's a treat in itself. And that's why I really just love this pack. It is so reasonably priced. Being subjective to, you know, how much you spend on your whiskies, but giving you the ability to try a 16-year-old Beaumont, exclusive indie bottling of a 25 and a 33-year-old, plus an October 9-year-old to come, and for good measure, a really good entry-level dram in way of Adelaide Lindsay. I mean, I just, in terms of value, and if you value whiskey and the exclusivity, the long age, the prestige, this is just terrific. Terrific value for money. In terms of color, out of the 3, I guess, luxury, the long range whiskey, this is just a little bit more darker in color than the Grace Isle I tried last, and obviously a little bit more than the Beaumont as well. So I'm leaning towards ex-bourbon cask aging with no sherry influence. So yeah, very cheap. Looks surprisingly similar to a different dram I tried very recently, which I haven't reviewed yet. I digress. We'll talk about that at the time. All right, let's see what's it like on the nose. And sorry, forgot one very important thing. 46.3% ABV, which, you know, you might think, hey, they watered it down. But hey, the whiskey's been aged for a very long time. It's sitting just above 46% ABV, so it's not chill filtered. We're okay. We're drinking probably, arguably, a $1,200, $1,500 bottle sample right now. Just have your uneducated guess what a 30ml sample of that will set you back in a whiskey bar. My guess will be 100, 120 bucks. You're getting the whole tasting pack for $80, $85. I keep saying, you know, we all spend money on our own unique way, obviously dependent on how much we value whiskey. But just this alone makes it worth getting the whole pack. You get to try 4 other drams. Sorry, I digress again. On the nose. Oh, yes. Well, maybe let's digress for a little while. I was thinking back to all the distilleries that I've been to Islay, on Islay, sorry. I did the cast, the warehouse tasting at Lagavulin, where Ian MacArthur hosted us. We got to try some really cool whiskey and his stories and all that. And the whiskey ranged from 80 to sort of 33-year-old cask samples, and they gave it a little bit. And it was the same in Bruichladdich, did the warehouse tasting. And they gave you somewhere, whatever they gave you, cask samples. And Kalila, again, I did a warehouse tasting with this lovely gentleman named Nigel. And we've got to try some whiskies up to, if I remember, 28-year-old. I do have some photographs. But I'm just thinking, sitting here right now, what is the oldest Islay single malt I've ever tried? I really need to refer to some of those photos. This could be the oldest, but it's definitely up there. I feel like 32-year-old is the oldest I've tried. And it is the actual Bruichladdich that I opened, 1984, distilled Bruichladdich I just opened a few days ago. Let's not get too excited, but this could be the oldest Islay whiskey I've ever tried. That's nothing to be, you can't ignore that. That's amazing. I drink smoky whiskies. I love Islay whiskies, and trying something this old, that's such a wonderful treat. There you can tell my excitement. This is good. This is what whiskey is all about. I'm sitting here, there's so much going through my head. So much of my memories of that trip to Islay is just running through the back of my head. These views, these amazing vistas of these different distilleries, Oh, almost getting goosebumps. Not quite there. Still steady. All right, enough of the digressing. On the nose. Oh, that rich, rich sweetness. Not quite honey, citrusy sweetness. Oh, yes. Unlike the Grey Isle, this is actually quite jumping. It wants to come. The Grey Isle started quite subdued. It took a while to kind of open up a bit. But this is just fruity on the nose. It's just like, hello, I'm here. And I'm ready to please your nose. So good. Wow. There's just a gentle sort of maritime character, but overall, just rich sweetness. Really rich sweetness. Sweetness you expect from a very long age, single ex-bourbon cask Speyside whiskey. Now that's something very interesting, because this is, lightly smoked, I'm assuming. It is an Islay whiskey. Or maybe it's not peated. Maybe. What does the note say? Well, it says ripe tropical fruits with hints of barbecued banana, giving away to smoky vanilla and a pervasive peatiness. I'm not really getting a lot of smoke-like character. Oh, who's made this whiskey? And so generously allowed it to be bottled into the sample pack. I can't get over the richness of the sweetness. Oh, really good. All right, let's try. Arguably the oldest Islay whiskey I've tried. Really putting a lot of pressure on my head. Have I tried whiskies older than this for my life? Maybe I have, but right now I'm going to approach it with the thought that this is the oldest Islay whiskey I've ever tried. I'm lost for words. It's just so sweet. There's a tropical fruits galore. Just an explosion of sweetness. But in a intertwined way, I'm getting tropical fruit sweetness, mango, pineapple. It's almost like a fruit salad, a tropical fruit salad with gentle smoke, that salty seaside character, and just a hint of ginger. Just a little bit. Just amazing, amazing, but confusing bouquet of flavors. Got tropical fruits with a little bit of salt, sort of seaside, and just a hint of ginger. I mean, that's just amazing. Really good. Something really unique has happened with this particular whiskey. And I just can't quite put my finger on it. Which distillery is it from? I'm genuinely lost for words what it could be. Could it actually be Bruichladdich? Could it be Bruichladdich? Oh. Usually my safe, easy guess is always Carlila. You know, hey, that's probably Carlila. But in this case, I don't think it is. Oh, just fantastic. All right, I'm going to sip it one more time and see if I get something else other than the tropical fruits galore, ginger and seaside character. Really nice. A really well-balanced dram. And I've said it before, 100% worth getting the pack just to try this particular whiskey. You know, I guess, how often do you get to try a 33-year-old whiskey? I don't really, especially from Islay. You know, I drink plenty of Speyside and Highland long-aged drams, even some really long-aged Teeling Irish whiskies, but definitely not many Islay smoky whiskies that are long-aged. Definitely a luxury whiskey, and one very happy whiskey connoisseur tonight on 6th of February 2025, Waitangi Day, our very special New Zealand special day. Oh, that's, yeah, very, very happy. Well, that's all I've got to say about this particular dram. If you're liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to come back to you with one more review out of this tasting pack. And I've very deliberately left it to last. I'll explain during the video why, but it is going to be a Beaumont, sorry, we've done the Beaumont, Octomore from Bruichladdich Distillery. Octomore 9-year-old at 50% ABV. So the youngest whiskey is being done last, but you have to watch the next review to understand why. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the near future for another whiskey review. See you later. Bye-bye.